Hello and welcome to Whisky Resource. My name is Mark. This is review number 85 and today is the 30th of November, so it is St Andrew's Day up there in Scotland. So I've been looking through my collection of whisky, the dram samples I've got and my bottles, and I've been trying to find a bottle or a sample that I want to do a review with for such a fitting occasion as St Andrew's Day. And decided to do this one, which has been in my collection for a short while. It is the Hunter Laing Old Malt Cask 1991, the Bunnahabhain 27-year-old, which was provided by the Southport Whisky Festival. So that's what's left in the glass. I poured this a little bit earlier, just to give it a chance to open up and to breathe a little. Now, this is a rare whisky. There's not many bottles available. So someone could argue that it's actually a rare or limited whisky, which should go in the lane with the rare and limited first Friday of the month review. However, I decided to do it as a regular review for number 85 because if you go to the Southport Whisky website, which is southportwhisky.co.uk, they actually have one bottle remaining, priced at £240. So it isn't sold out. You can still pick it up. I'm sure it's going to pop in auction places, but the Southport Whisky Club have it available. So first person to buy it gets it, I suppose. So this whisky, it was distilled in 1991. And then after 27 years of sitting in a single refill hogshead, it was bottled in 2019, 27 years. Bottled at 50% ABV from cask number 17325 and bottled at 50% ABV. As I say, it's a Hunter Laing bottling, independent bottling. The URL, should you be interested in this particular bottling on the Southport Whisky website, is southportwhisky.co.uk//HL-Bunna, BUNNA-27. So if you do put that in, as I say, there's one bottle remaining. Somebody might decide to buy it. I don't get any. I'm not affiliated to any of these sites. I'm not affiliated with Southport Whisky Festival. I just ordered when they were doing a clearance. I'm not connected to Hunter Laing. I'm not connected to Bunnahabhain. This is totally independent. So I'm just here to provide a resource for whisky tastings and whisky reviews and all things whisky. There's nothing else really to say about this whisky other than 27 years of a Bunnahabhain. I am so looking forward to this. The smell coming from this glass has been jumping out at me for quite some time. So I think we'll just dive straight onto it and see what we get. I've only reviewed the 12-year-old Bunna, which is a superb whisky. So I'm looking forward to this one. Slange. Oh man. That is so aromatic and fruity. It's malty. Oh God. There's just wonderful notes coming from this. The fruit is, it's more citrus fruit. I want to say it's a kind of, I would say clementine is probably the closest I can get to, but it's some form of an orange. A little bit of oak going on there, vanilla certainly, and honey. Maybe a bit of caramel. There's floral though as well. There's kind of a perfume coming from it. Oh man, that is superb. On the palate. So it's honey fruity, syrupy. It's got this lovely velvety texture to the syrupy flavour on the mouth. A little spice going on there, just nice. I can visualise an orange with cloves and cinnamon, sitting in a pan with some crystallised honey, just gently warming. Winter spices, but orange, Christmassy notes coming through. That texture, it's more than anything, it's lovely and syrupy. Just put a tiny bit of water in there. Oh, that is a really nice dram, really nice. I'm getting a bit more oak off the nose. I put a bit of water in. I think the oak's overpowered some of that fruit that was coming off initially. I'm getting some maybe desiccated coconut. And my mouth's starting to get bitter. I'm getting bitter tings now on my palate. It's still going. It's quite a long finish on this one. But yeah, the oaks took over. It's more bourbony now on the nose. But on the palate, oily and woody. More lemon coming through now than the orange. There's more vanilla. There's more spices popping out. It's got a little bit of an off milk funk to it, which is not unpleasant at all. It is very similar to the Bunnahabhain 12, but it's just got more to it. It's more condensed. It's definitely more mature. The age tells you that. For £240 versus a bottle of Bunna, which is about the 12-year-old, which is about £40. Personally, I wouldn't pay that kind of money for a whiskey. I have a limit that I spend. It's about £100. So the only way I can get to taste whiskies like that is to get wonderful samples like this. So thank you to the Southport Whisky Festival for providing such an amazing sample at an affordable cost. This is absolutely wonderful. Taking all things into consideration, I've come up with an idea as to how I'd score it. So you're going to have to check out the website when I write a review of this to see what I think in terms of an overall score. But think Bunna 12 and you'll be along the lines of what I think of this. Tiny bit of burn. Just catches the back of your throat if you swallow too much. If you don't take a sip. Better without water, I think. But this does need to sit even longer than I've left it. It certainly probably needs to sit longer when you've added water. If you add water, which I've just said, you don't think you need. I would certainly recommend this as a whiskey to savour. It is fantastic. And I've got that little bit. Well, these are 30ml bottles. That's probably about 20ml in there. So I'll savour that a little bit at some other occasion. Probably Christmas. I'll probably have the rest of that. But in the meantime, this is St Andrew's Day. That was Bunnahabhain 27-year-old provided by Hunter Laing as part of the Southport Whisky Festival. Laters.